Life is good at Lusitania La Rosa. We are overachieving in the Premier League, and if that wasn't enough, I have decided to bring in the next WONDERKID. We will see where that gets us when we face the third place team of last year, Sporting Lisbon. Hey guys, my name is Jochen and welcome to part 19 of Iberian Sun, a football manager adventure played on Google Stadia. First of all, if you like the series so far, you know the drill. Give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more football manager videos. So, normally I start the episode, as you know, in the schedule screen. Not today though, because I have some great news. As I mentioned in the intro, after I brought in Pellegrini, who is the first WONDERKID at La Rosa, I decided to splash all the cash I had available at the club to bring in the next proper WONDERKID. As I mentioned on Twitter, it's a Chelsea WONDERKID, and here he is, Billy freaking Gilmore. I mean, damn. I know for a fact from other saves that this guy, along with like Sandro Tonali and Declan Rice, he just grows to be one of the best midfielders in the whole of FM20. So I am pretty amazed, as I was with the Pellegrini transfer, that I managed to bring this guy to Lusitania La Rosa. I brought him in for 4 million, which is insanely low. Same story as with Pellegrini. I have no idea why, but they transfer listed him and I couldn't help myself. I didn't really need a midfielder, to be honest, a central midfielder, but I couldn't resist it and I decided to sign good old Billy G. If we have a quick look at the consequences for our finances, overall balance wise we are more than okay, 15 million pounds at the bank, awesome stuff, but transfer budget completely gone, and I even had to shift around some numbers with the scouting budget and the wage budget because otherwise I simply wasn't able to pay for Billy G's transfer and of course his wages. Speaking of which, as far as the wage budget goes, we are still 4,000 almost pounds a week in the clear, but that's it. We have no transfer budget left. I mean, let's just try to keep it like this because work within the wage budget is a major requirement from our board. Safe to say, no more players will be joining us at least until January. Now let's have a look at our good old schedule screen, and as you can see, since you were last here, which was the Braga game, we had kind of a rocky start, including the Braga game of course, but then again we played Benfica, we played Rio Ave, we played some pretty big teams, and as you can see, in front of a totally sold out home crowd, we lost also to Benfica, for example. So we had some losses, we had some draws, but we also had some wins. And I mean, this game in particular, the last game I played off camera against Maritimo, if we have a look at these match stats, you can see that it was quite an even game. And until the 88th minute, we were 2-1 down. Then Balde scored an awesome equalizer. So at that point, I was totally ready to sign off this game with a draw in Maritimo, no problem at all, but Mr. Billy G thought otherwise. Look at what he did in the 95th minute in an important game. Give me the ball, Fredriksson. Thank you. I mean, damn. If this is like a sign of what is to come with Billy in our team, sign me up any given Sunday. Today, we will play a very important game in the league at home against Sporting, the third place team of last year. And then we will finish off the episode with an away game in the league against Penafiel, our good friends who came up with us to the Premier League. Now, of course, all the drawing and winning games brings us to this. We are massively overachieving in the Premier League. We are in 6th place. We even have a game in hand on some teams that are above us. Although you can already see some separation between the top 5 and the rest of the pack. But I mean, today we are facing Sporting, so if we beat them, we simply belong with the top of the league. It's as simple as that. I didn't really expect to say that sentence in the first season in the Premier League, but that's just the way it is. We were predicted in 17th place, where Braga is at this moment, and they have won one game against us. There we go. Thank you, Football Manager, for reminding me. It's quite a confusing league, to be honest. Boavista, I would also expect to be higher. And Maritimo, who we have beaten last game, are in 3rd place. And should they have beaten us, they would be in 2nd place. So, confusing stuff. Now let's try and keep this run going today with the first game especially against Sporting Lisbon at home. I mean, we don't have any injuries, but we do have a suspension. David Tavares collected himself a red card even, and was suspended for a couple of games. So without him, the squad to face Sporting Lisbon. Centurion in goal, Jorginho, Mingueza, Knight and Medaglia as our back four, Diego Raposo and Billy Gilmore himself as our midfield duo, Bonani on the left wing, Balde on the right wing, and Pellegrini and Fredriksson as our striker duo. And one name that immediately pops out for me as a Belgian is our good friend Raja. I mean, damn. That's what I thought. Inter have bought him in real life, so I guess as in real life he didn't quite make it there. So they sold him for 2.4. Holy crap. To Sporting. Okay. I think it's the first Belgian that we face in this whole series. So apart from Nainggolan, I don't think I remember or recognize any of the players. This is an Argentinian international on loan from Bayern Leverkusen. Okay, let's just go to our dressing room. Expected to prove a point. I'm not sure what our friend Marco means with this, but I'll just go with it. Okay. Some seem motivated. Let's kick off the game. Immediate first highlight after half a minute of play. Throw in with Sporting Lisbon. Giovanni very easily skips past Jorginho and first shot on target after 40 freaking seconds. Immediate highlight. Immediate follow-up. Oh my god. I think we are in for quite a treat by our good friends from Sporting. Okay, Jorginho heads it away. Bonani. There is Pellegrini now. Holds up the ball. Good boy. To Gilmore. Passes it back to Pellegrini. From one wonderkid to another. Don't you just love the view of that? There's Fredriksson. Oh, it's the crossbar. Yes, sir. Pellegrini with his first goal of the season. Assist, which was basically a shot, I think, by Nikolai Fredriksson, who is turning into quite the player, to be honest. He is doing better than I expected him to do. Let's have another look. Bonani crosses the ball. Fredriksson hits the post, then hits the keeper, and it counts as an assist. All fine with me for Pellegrini, who has his first goal of the season. Let me put our league table here. Continue game. We are 1-0 up after 5 minutes. New highlight for Sporting. Misic with the ball. There is Raja. Misic once again. That's a very good ball. And quite a similar rebound goal for Sporting, unfortunately, this time. Giovanni Cabral, 5th goal of the season. Assist by Lucas Alario. Let's look at it again. This is a very good pass coming up. That one by Misic. Alario with a good shot. Good save by Centurion, but the rebound was out of his reach. We are 1-1 after 6 minutes. This is quite the game. New highlight. Throw in for Sporting. There's Nainggolan, but gets clattered by Jorginho. Good stuff. Fredriksson once again. Pellegrini drops down really deep. He is it's not a deep lying forward role, so I think it's quite normal, but okay. Knight collects the ball to Jorginho. Bonani now. Takes his time. Please don't lose it or do anything stupid. Thank you. Jorginho back to Mingueza. Ends up at Billy Gilmore's feet, which is always a good sign if you ask me. Mingueza to Knight. This is taking too long, this highlight, so I'm hoping it ends on the right end of the pitch. Elvis with the cross, and Raposo collects the rebound to Jorginho. Can he get a cross in? Yes, he can. Falls to Gilmore. Billy. We are almost at halftime, and a score of 1-all is not what I expected against Sporting. And if you look at the match stats, we are the better team. Damn. Dressing room, please. They were excellent. I totally agree. Everyone's delighted. I mean, if we also can beat Sporting, then we are really overachieving. And I mean, maybe we are just that good of a team. I don't know, but I really didn't expect this, to be honest. Okay, back to the game. Sporting with the ball. On the right hand side of the pitch, take their time. And I'm hoping for an interception. Close one though. Giovanni, I think he will get a cross in. No, good work by Jorginho. There he is again to Diego Raposo. Let's switch sides, boys. Awesome ball by Gilmore and Alves. Holy smokes, if that would have gone in, that would have been goal of the season by far. By the way, the Alves dude is Balde, but Elvis is his first name, and I just kept it like that because, of course, Elvis is always a cooler name than any other name in the universe. New highlight, Pedro Nuno for Sporting on the left side now. Let's keep an eye out for our first substitution also before I forget. Ooh, this isn't... Oh, that was quite the shot, wasn't it? No, it wasn't Nainggolan. Let's have a look at our fitness levels. We're still okay. Throw in for us. Medaglia with the ball. Gets it back. Can he get a cross in? He can. Gets headed away. New counter attack, I think. Yep, there we go. And ooh, that is Nainggolan. No. Thank you, Raja. Thank you. I can see why Inter decided to move you on. We are going to pause game now because we are at the 70th minute. I am going to do a praise bomb because it's just awesome that we are 1-all against Sporting. And I am going to do a first substitution. I am going to bring on our good friend and future captain, maybe even. Yep, I said it. Daniel Borges. Overwhelmed by the... Okay, let's do another substitution. Let's put on Pinto for Medaglia. And while we are here, let's also get Tevez on for Balde. There we go, confirm. 10 and something minutes left, boys. Let's make the most of it. We are still 1-all. Tevez loses the ball. Sporting maybe with a counter attack or simply an attack starting from the back. Giovanni now on the right hand side. Passes it back. They take their time again, so I'm hoping this is one of those long highlights where we intercept the ball, but I'm afraid that's not going to be the case. Pedro Nuno crosses the ball and awesome save by Centurion. Wow, that was really close. New highlight now with Jorginho with throw in to Borges. Billy G. Good ball to Fredriksson. Awesome 1-2 with Bonani. Oh, Pellegrini maybe with the rebound. Nope. Oh, please don't score from a counter attack again. That's an awesome tackle. That's just a professional tackle. He could be in trouble. Just a yellow card. No biggie. A couple of minutes left in extra time. And I think we have done it. We have drawn 1-1 with Sporting Lisbon. And if you look at the stats, we could have won this game also. I like what I see, guys. They did excellent. I totally agree. And team talk, please. No in-betweeny stuff today. Let's just dive into the second game against Penafiel. We do have a new suspendee in the form of Oscar Mingueza, although our last one, David Tavares, is back in business. The squad to face Penafiel. Centurion in goal, Andre, Joao Pinto, Knight and Alex Pinto as our back four, Tavares and Gilmore in midfield, Bonani on the left wing, Balde aka Elvis on the right wing, and striker duo, target man Correa and deep lying forward, Pietro Pellegrini. Penafiel, here we come. No need to look at their squad because I don't know a single one of them. Let's go to the dressing room. Expected to prove a point. Once again, not sure what he means, but let's just give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's go. 10 minutes in and I'm going to do my first Get Creative shout. Highlight already started. Alex Pinto with the ball. Gilmore to Knight. To Centurion. Kicks it away. Falls to Bonani. Awesome ball by Gilmore to Tavares. Passes it to Correa and Frank Correa scores his 5th goal of the season. Good assist by David Tavares. Let's have another look. Because that was a good goal, wasn't it? Bonani starts it, passes it back to Gilmore. Awesome ball to David Tavares. Little pass to Frank Correa and then not the best shot, to be honest, but enough to beat the Pinafil goalkeeper. We are 1-0 up after 15 minutes of play. Next highlight, a throw-in for Pinafil. Ludovic with the ball. Gets semi-clattered by Elvis and Gilmore. Tavares now to Correa. Holds up the ball as a proper target man does to João Pinto. Bad pass, really. So Pinafil intercept the ball and can maybe start a counter-attack. There they go. Ludovic once again. That's an awesome cross. And an awesome header from Genes Rodas or something like that. Damn, we are 1-1 after 18 minutes. Let's look at that again. Bad pass by João Pinto, I think it was. And that's an awesome cross though. Not that much. It went way over. Who is it? Thiago Andre. So I don't know who's to blame. Maybe João Pinto for the bad pass. Doesn't matter. 1-1. Almost half an hour in. First we look at the corner from Bonani. Gets headed away even further. And João Pinto now with a good pass to the open Bonani. Awesome cross. David Tavares, because Frank Correa rather couldn't reach it, but the rebound fell to David Tavares, his 1st goal of the season, the loanee from Benfica. Let's look at it again. Bonani has all the time in the world with a cheeky little cross, but Correa can't reach it. But Tavares with the drop kick shot, if you will. 1-2 for us. Alrighty. New highlight, Gilmore with the free kick. Swings it in and not sure what happened there. Let's praise him since we are 2-1 up. Once again, the highlight already started. Knight gets the ball from Centurion to João Pinto. Once again, a risky ball, but okay. If you have Correa in front, I think that is something you can do. There he goes again. And Correa once again wins the header duel. Bonani from range, but Felipe, the Pinafil goalkeeper, catches it. I think we have arrived, at halftime. We are 2-1 up. If you look at the match stats, can't say it's undeserved. So let's go to the dressing room. Prove a point, okay, and team talk. Start second half. First highlight, corner kick from Bonani. Falls to no one. Correa passes it back to Bonani and then Pellegrini, I think, with the header but just over the crossbar. Let's maybe praise him. Highlight once again already starts. Tavares, can he get a cross in after his 4th attempt? There he goes, and Pellegrini heads it wide of the goal. 60 minutes in, and not that much action really in the second half. Let's keep an eye out for it. There we go. Let's pause game. Our first substitution. I am going to swap Bonani for Tevez and switch them around. And I'm also going to give Medaglia, who I haven't got on the bench. Okay, so I don't have a right wing back on my bench. Then Alex Pinto will just have to play the whole game. Okay, let's just keep it like this. Play game, please. 75 minutes in, and Tavares is injured. What does he have? Potential groin injury. That's no bueno. Maybe let's give Dodi a chance as our supporting Mezzala. 5 minutes left and a new highlight. Alex Pinto with the throw-in to Tevez. Gilmore switches flanks, but bad pass from Billy G. Don't want to see that, Billy. Come on. Tevez intercepts, good ball to Pellegrini, gets it back, skips past his man. Good action by Tevez, he's an awesome player. Ooh, and there was, I think it was Elvis. He's also a small dude like Bonani, but still they win a lot of header duels. I don't even have time to do my last substitution. Let's just, for the fun of it, get Borges on the field for Gilmore. There we go. Last couple of minutes of the game, and I think we've done it. I hope we've done it. Yes, sorry, Bob. Pinafield 1, Lusitania La Rosa 2. And if you look at the match stats, it is well deserved, and I would have hoped for more goals. But who cares when you have won a game? Tell the boys they've played very well indeed. I will continue. And this, of course, is a bummer. David Tavares, who got injured, is out for 5 weeks to 2 months. And I know that we brought Gilmore in, even if we didn't really need an extra player on the midfielder position. Now I am extra happy I brought him in, because 2 months is a long freaking time. So if we have a quick look at our schedule, we will be back for a game against FC Porto. I mean, it could be the home game in the League Cup, or it could be the away game in the Premier League. It also kind of depends what we do in the PT Cup, because that is I think, one of the more interesting competitions, because we are required by the board to reach the 5th round. We are now in the 4th round, and our opponents are Sporting Lisbon. We are at home, that's maybe an advantage. Fingers crossed we reach the 5th round, and I'm not sure when that game will take place. Hopefully we can do it in one episode, if we reach it, with one of the Porto games. So guys, that was it for today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please leave me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more Football Manager content. Also, let me know down in the comments what you think about the Billy Gilmore transfer. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon.